today we're going to talk about AgriNomix water tunnels. We have three models. We have a 7-footer on my right. We have a 14-foot all belt directly behind me. And we have over here a 14-footer that is 7-foot belt and 7-foot of rollers, typically designed for trays. We started out with using 2-inch end rollers to accommodate pot transfer. And on both ends we have a 2-inch pulley on this end and a 2-inch pulley on the other end of the conveyor belt. After the trays or pots come into the water tunnel, it activates these switches. And then we have an adjustable timer that allows the grower to save water by only having the water tunnel on when there's product going to be underneath the water bars. Also, you can switch the water bars on or off if you just want to transfer through. We also have our variable speed controls on these. AgriNomix uses primarily all direct drive motors, 3-phase direct drive motors, and this is an inverter duty, and these are all 110 volts, so it's very easy to hook up. We have a standard 110 volt solenoid on them for the water with a strainer, easily accessible back under here. And we also have a fall valve setup on them for a little bit of water flow control, and also when you're cleaning your strainer out, you can turn that off without having to disconnect your water hose. And it's all set up and ready to go for standard garden hose fittings. The variable speed allows the conveyor belts to go up to 80 feet per minute, and that if you have a 21-inch tray, that would equate to 2,700 trays per hour. It's available with standard with 4 water bars. And it also has an option to put 6 water bars on there. And of course, each water bar now is Schedule 80 PVC. And those been machine bored to have precision holes in it for the water distribution. And of course, each water bar has its own hand ball valve. And these are adjustable from all the way down in its current location, which is 12 inches off the conveyor belt. It's available to go all the way up to 30 inches. Also, another improvement we've made is that we've gone to all 3/4-inch fittings on and hose and valves, strainer and hose, and even the manifold is 3/4 inch to get better water flow for finished items. Also, we've made provisions for safety on these conveyor belts, and we have finger guards where some of your personnel don't have the opportunity to get their fingers between the conveyor belt and the end drum. And we've got that on all 4 ends for safety. And again, you see the 2-inch roller. This model happens to be the set up with a roller conveyor, and these are all. This is ABS plastic, which is UV inhibited, and also has stainless steel rollers in here, and polypropylene bearing cage, and those are considered cage rollers. And we have a hexagon shaft so they won't spin, and those just drop in. So for cleaning, if the grower needs to do any cleaning, they can simply just take these out. If you have tags or plugs that are having to fall out and get into the bottom of the conveyor, it's very easy to take these out, and they just drop right back in, and you just lift it out. That's simple. It's just set in there. One of our better improvements on the conveyor belts is we've added, the conveyor belts have a crown in them so that the water flows off. Sometimes some other conveyor belts or water tunnels, the water will literally run right off the end of the conveyor because water will set in there. So these here we've designed a crown into those so the water will flow off the conveyor belt into the tin. Here we are at the end of one of our AgriNomix water tunnels, and as you can see, we have the 2-inch end rollers here, which allow transfer of pots extremely well. The goal is that the growers can transfer 6.5-inch pots loose across these and with no problems of tipping over. And again, we do that with 2-inch end rollers on both ends. Also, the frame and the configuration of the bearings and everything is designed in such a way that you can get the conveyor belts really close up to them for transferring. And both ends are designed that way.
Go ahead.
Here we are at the water tunnel that has rollers on it, and again these were the stainless steel rollers with polypropylene caged bearings. And as you can see, these roll extremely easy, and they even can transfer pots. Even if there's a typical 10-inch basket that rolls very easily on it. So if you happen to have one of these, and they're primarily designed for trays, but they can adequately accommodate baskets also.